I will now hand over to the General Manager of the Insurance Institute of Zimbabwe, Devson Choini, to conduct proceedings with regards to the AGM. My job is done. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gwatiringa, and I'm not Mr. Choweni. As we start our AGM, I would like to welcome you all for the 2024 IIZ Annual General Meeting, and also a special welcome to our Commissioner seated here observing. And I think Mr. Choweni is now coming through just to assist me as we proceed. Right, thank you very much. We now start our official proceedings, and in terms of our agenda, which I believe we received the pack for the AGM quite some weeks ago. And in terms of our agenda, item number 1 is for the quorum confirmation, which are preparation for students entering the employment space. The Institute resuscitated the IIZ and Institute of Technology Uganda collaboration and offered short courses together. The Institute attended the annual insurance conference organized by the Mozambique Insurance Association in July. This was aimed at strengthening the Maputo market in terms of attendances for our examinations. The Institute collaborated with Headhunters International on short courses so as to increase business volume and extend it outside the insurance industry. Lastly, the Institute engaged ZimDev, and we are pleased to announce that insurance company employers who sponsor their employees for our COP program qualifies for rebates from skills development levy administered by the fund. Moving on to the annual dinner, as the year comes to an end, we look forward to seeing you at the Institute's dinner, which will be held on Friday, 13 December 2024 at the Rainbow Towers Hotel in Harare. This year's dinner is a must attend, especially top management, as we will be having an award ceremony. The Institute is going to appreciate all stakeholders who sponsored the 2024 events. But given all what we managed to do in the year 2024, definitely there were challenges that were encountered. Despite the success recorded over the period, we have encountered a few challenges that I hope the industry will be able to address. One, lack of funding to develop the property in Mount Pleasant that is earmarked for a college. Two, engaging non-insurance companies and individuals to enroll for the IIZ qualifications. Three, admission of new associations into IIZ. Developing new programs and qualifications, including diplomas in underwriting, pensions administration, and insurance practice. Then lastly, review of governance and constitution to align with the best practices. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself as the outgoing president and the outgoing board, we thank you all for the opportunity that we have had to serve the industry, and hope that the new board will carry on with the IIZ vision further into the future. Thank you very much. Progressing with our agenda, item number 5, to consider and adopt the annual report of the board. May I have a proposal for the adoption of the report that has just been shared? Thank you, Fuchs. Thank you, Brian, for seconding. Moving on with our agenda, item number 6, to consider the financial report for the year ending 31 December 2023. The financials were circulated, and I trust we all read them and we understood the figures. I would have loved to summarize the figures briefly, but the moment I saw there were some 6 zeros, 7 zeros, I felt I mixed up the billions and millions. But at this juncture, let me advise that the auditors expressed in an unqualified audit opinion on the Institute of Financial Accounts, and accounts were prepared on an ongoing basis, showing that the Institute is in a healthy position. May I kindly request for the adoption of the financials? Any proposer? Thank you, Sekai. And thank you, TG, for seconding. Moving on to item number 7, to ratify the appointment of the external auditors. The tenure of the current auditors, HLB Zimbabwe, has come to an end, and the Institute should appoint new auditors on a 5-year tenure. I kindly request a proposer for the board to tender and engage in a process to identify new auditors for the coming 5 years. May I have a proposer? Thank you, Mr. Ngena. Thank you, Brian, for seconding. And at this juncture, may I kindly hand over to Secretariat to take us through the next agenda item. Thank you.
Thank you, my President, Mr. Tatenda Katoma. We really appreciate your support throughout the year. And my brief now is to speak to our board composition. I got surprised that the announcement was done, but we now have an incoming president before we release the results. If I was Zek, I would be taking you to task and trying to know who would have leaked those. But allow me to advise the AGM that we did send out invitations for nominations for people to sit on the 2024-2025 board, and these came through. And with your indulgence, maybe I should call out the members that made it to the board. As I call them, they could come forward so you get to know them. From the Insurance Council of Zimbabwe, we had Cuthbert Masugume. Our constitution allows for 5 associations to second 2 members. So over and above Mr. Masugume from the Insurance Council of Zimbabwe, we also have Mr. Norman January. Unfortunately, I think he is not in attendance. Then from the Life Officers Association, we have Madam Clementine Chinyuku. And again, from the Life Officers Association, we have Tagayedza Matambo. Then from the Insurance Brokers Association of Zimbabwe, we have Mr. Norman Ngoni Makiwa. And Mr. Innocent Mpini from the same association. Then from the Zimbabwe Association of Reinsurance Offices, we have Mr. Wellington Nyapimbi. And from the same association, we have Mr. Kudzanai Nyatsine. From the Zimbabwe Association of Funeral Assurers, we have Mr. Arthur Mukas. And from the same, we have Patrick Muka. From the Insurance Institute of Blawayo, we have Jeffrey Tawira. Then from the Insurance Institute of Harare, we have Tafadzwa Bukomba. Then from the Society of Fellows, we have David Muchakagara. An induction was conducted for this board, and subsequently from the induction, we then did the election of the presidium. You will understand that our constitutions allow for a president and his or her 2 vice presidents to serve as our executive committee members. And for that, we had Madam Clementine Chinyuku, who was appointed or elected as the president for IIZ. With your indulgence, Mr. President, can we invite Madam Chinyuku to also join us on the podium. Then our first Vice President is Mr. Cuthbert Masukume. Again, with your indulgence, my President, can Mr. Masukume join us at the podium? Then our second Vice President is Mr. Wellington Nyapimbi. And again, with your indulgence, my President, can Mr. Nyapimbi join us? Thank you so much, my incoming principals. We really appreciate and congratulate you for having made it to the 2024-2025 board. And having said that, can I therefore request you to take up your seats? And again, with your indulgence, my President, can I therefore ask the AGM to rectify the appointment of the members that were paraded? Can I have a proposer and a seconder for the same? Brilliant, thank you. So we now move on to the induction of our board members. And I know there is a ritual where my president will then transfer or give the incoming president a chain of authority. So my colleagues from IIZ kindly assist with the chain of authority. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my outgoing president. We will really miss you. The commitment that you displayed throughout the year was unparalleled. And I hope you will not feel agitated when we knock on your doors for guidance with my new incoming president. At this juncture, can I invite our incoming president to deliver her acceptance speech? Thank you.
I will write on the protocol already established. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Esteemed colleagues, thank you, good afternoon. Esteemed colleagues and honored guests, I stand before you today profoundly humbled and deeply appreciative of the trust you have conferred upon me as the president of the esteemed Insurance Institute of Zimbabwe. This recognition is not merely a personal honor, it symbolizes the collective vision and commitment of all stakeholders devoted to advancing the insurance profession. I am particularly humbled that in the history of the Institute, I am the second female president ever. I hereby pledge to devote myself fully to this esteemed role. I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to my predecessor, Mr. Tatenda Katoma, as well as the members of the board here present. Your tireless efforts and unwavering commitment have played an instrumental role in shaping the insurance industry into what it is today. Your leadership has set a remarkably high standard for this institution, pushing us to strive for excellence in everything we do. Over the past year, your dedication to fostering innovation and upholding integrity within our industry has been nothing short of inspiring. We have witnessed significant advancements and achievements that the Institute has accomplished, many of which are directly a result of your collective vision, hard work, and efforts. As I take this new role, I am honored to carry the baton forward. I pledge to build upon the solid foundation that you have established and continue the momentum of the progress. Together, I believe we can further enhance the reputation of the institution and drive ongoing growth and improvement within the industry. In reflecting upon the journey that has led us to this point, I am reminded of the fundamental values that unite us. These values are integrity, professionalism, as well as a steadfast commitment to serving our clients and communities. These principles are not merely words that represent the foundation of our success, but will serve as guiding lights for our future endeavors. As we look forward to the new year, I have 4 key points that I'd like us to zero in as an institution. Embracing change and innovation. Befittingly, we have been discussing this for the past 2 days. We live in a time of rapid change, driven by technological advancements and shifting customer expectations. The insurance landscape is evolving, and we must adapt to stay relevant. As your president, I am committed to fostering a culture of innovation within our institute. We will actively explore emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, big data, blockchain, and many others to enhance our offerings and improve the customer experience. To this end, I will prioritize developing educational programs that equip our members with the necessary skills to navigate these changes confidently. Together, we will cultivate an environment that encourages creativity and embraces new ideas. I believe that stakeholder engagement is also critical. And in the same vein as the outgoing board, we will continue to strengthen stakeholders' engagement. Our role as insurance professionals extends beyond our offices. We are the insurance community leaders, and it is our responsibility to engage the public and advocate for the importance of insurance in safeguarding our various businesses and livelihoods. I envision an institute focusing on professional development and actively participating in industry outreach programs intended to address the low levels of financial literacy. We heard yesterday that the penetration ratio or rate in this country currently stands at 1.6%. This means that we have a lot of work to do, and as an institute, we are committing to make a difference. Increasing insurance awareness can help demystify the whole role of insurance, as well as build stronger relationships with the industry that we serve. This calls for the entire insurance industry and value chain to collaborate and deliver sustainable solutions to the insurance public. I also believe that advocating for diversity and inclusion is important. I believe that our institute must focus and reflect on the diversity that we are holding as a society. Our society is extremely diverse. A diverse and inclusive environment fosters creativity, drives better decision-making, and ultimately leads to better outcomes for our clients. I am committed to promoting diversity within our leadership, membership, as well as educational programs. We will launch initiatives to recruit underrepresented groups into our field and provide mentorship opportunities to nurture future leaders. We can create an inclusive culture that values different perspectives as well as experiences. Collaboration and partnership. Finally, I emphasize the importance of collaboration as well as value-creating partnerships. I am excited that we are simply moving on and carrying forward from what the past board has already been doing. By working together, we can address the challenges being faced within our industry. And when we are together, we are more effective. We are stronger, and failure will not be an option. As I wind up, let me reiterate my gratitude for this opportunity to serve you together with my incoming board. In the coming months, I will be reaching out to all of you to explore potential partnerships to enhance our educational offerings, as well as expand the influence within our industry. I therefore look forward to working with each one of you as we work together for the progress of our institute. Let us embark on this journey together, for together we have the power to shape the future of this profession. I thank you.
Thank you, Madam President, for a well-articulated acceptance speech. We're really looking forward to a fruitful guidance and working together. And as has become our tradition, we also want, with your indulgence, Madam President, to appreciate and honor our board members that have served us with the highest level of commitment. And as the Secretariat, there are some few tokens of appreciation that we would want to give. Can I therefore, with your indulgence, my President, call upon our outgoing IIB representative, Mr. Bradley Ushe, to accept our small token of appreciation. Thank you. With the indulgence, my president, can I invite Mr. H. Ngena, who has been a deployee from the Insurance Brokers Association of Zimbabwe, to also accept our small token of appreciation. Thank you. With the indulgence, my president, madam, can I call upon Madam Dorcas, our outgoing festive vice president, to also come and accept our small token of appreciation. Thank you. Madam President, with your indulgence, can I call upon Mr. Sadangurai to come and accept our small token of appreciation for the many hours we spent together trying to craft the way forward for IIZ. With the indulgence, my president, can I call upon Mr. Godwin Mashir to come through and accept our small token of appreciation? Yes, with your indulgence, my president, can I invite Madam Lois Kunyonga to also come and accept our small token of appreciation for the commitment that she showed to IIZ throughout the year. Thank you so much to all board members that accepted our token of appreciation. There is one that is outstanding that we are to give to our president, our outgoing president. But I think there was a mix-up. My team did not bring it to the house. Sincere apologies, my outgoing president. We will deliver that. We would have wanted to deliver it in public. But anyway, I know you will be happy when you receive it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your commitment throughout the year. And we will miss you. Thank you. Can I therefore, Madam President, with your indulgence, call upon my festive Vice President to come in and give a vote of possible thanks. Thank you.
So So throughout the conference, I was wondering when I'm going to get a chance to sit on the podium. Wellington robbed me of an opportunity to get number one when we played golf, but I'm glad that we're sitting together here in front. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to give you the vote of thanks as we come to the close of this annual general meeting. So on behalf of the President of the Insurance Institute of Zimbabwe, Madam Clementine Chinyuku, on behalf of my fellow Vice President, Honorable Wellington Yapimbi, and fellow board members here present, it is my heartfelt gratitude. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for making our AGM a resounding success. And for that, I would really call that we put a round of applause together. Allow me to appreciate the following few people who have been really instrumental in making this a success. And I would like to start by appreciating the Commissioner of Insurance, here represented by Madam Sibongile Suela, Director in the Insurance and Pensions Commission. Thank you so much, Madam, for being part of this meeting and for taking your time to share some insights in developments in our industry. And for that, Madam, we thank you and appreciate you. I would also like to appreciate Dr. Gwanyanya for being our keynote speaker and for giving us such an impactful presentation. I think we leave this place being more equipped on the ZIG and better ready to accept the ZIG and to transact with the ZIG. So for that, Doctor, I thank you so much. I would like to also thank all our speakers for impactful presentations, which were transformational, and we pledge to actually take these on board and implement them as we go about our business. Allow me to also acknowledge and thank our sponsors for their generous support and investment in the industry. I won't name them one by one. I think the events director has done that for us. Delegates, I would like to thank you as well for attending and supporting this annual event. May we continue to support the Insurance Institute of Zimbabwe through attending IIZ events and also supporting IIZ events. I would like to also make a special mention to the outgoing president, Mr. Tatenda Katoma. I think in his speech, he highlighted quite a lot of achievements that the outgoing board made. And for that, we are truly grateful and thankful. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call again that we give a round of applause as we appreciate the great work done by the outgoing board. Allow me to also appreciate and acknowledge and give a special thanks to the outgoing Vice President, Madam Dokas Chiwota, who, by the way, was once my senior at work, and she's very passionate about a lot of things. And Dokas would like to appreciate and thank you for the dedication and commitment that you've shown to the Institute during your tenure. Now, to our valued IIZ members, I would like to thank you once again for your contributions and for your commitment to this institute. Let us continue to collaborate and work to the great success of our institute. Now, there are those that I have not mentioned by name, and I want you to know that I've hidden you deep down in my heart. So I didn't mention you by heart. Just as I come to closing my remarks, I would like to remind us of the mission and the vision of the IIZ. I appreciate my president has already alluded to this, but our mission is to enhance the insurance profession through education, training, and networking, promoting ethical standards and best practice. And our vision is to be a leading professional organization for the insurance industry in Zimbabwe, fostering excellence, innovation, and growth. And it is up to all of us here to ensure that we live by this vision and by this mission, and in our individual ways, we continue to contribute to the achievement of these objectives. So once again, I want to thank you all for your contributions, your commitment, and camaraderie. And together, let's advance the insurance profession in Zimbabwe. May we continue to thrive and collaborate, innovate towards excellence. I thank you.
Thank you so much, my first VP. And I think by that, we come to the close of our AGM. And back to you, our Director of Ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you. So there's a bit of a difference in my tone. I don't necessarily sing for my supper, but I will follow something I observed. With your indulgence, Madam President, may I kindly ask you to come to the front? The old president, the outgoing president, the past president. Atoe president, wakudara. But I'd like you guys to come up, the presidium as you are, and then let's have that group photo we talked about with everybody. We will then have focused photos that are taken for the independent. You will find that there is, what do you call it? A feature, a special feature that is going to be there focusing on the congratulatory aspect. So if I may ask you to come and step out to the front, and then like we did last year, from those at the back, please come in and fill the spots. I will do my usual trick and I'll stand where I belong, just over here. Please do come through.